Oh boy. Well, it's that time again. It's time for the Friday Night Strike. I'm your host, Night Strike, and see if you have anybody out there. I doubt it yet. I just started this, so if we do get anyone, we will have people to talk to. If we don't, oh well. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. We got Scott P out there. We've got Gizzard Gary. You know what? I'm going to give Gary a link because, you know what? I'm just that kind of guy. If anybody wants to jump in, just send me a message. So, there you go. I don't have anything to talk about tonight. Really. I mean, there are some things I could talk about, but I really don't want to. I've had kind of an off day today. Well, not off, but it's kind of been shitty. You know. All right, we got Rob D out there. We've got Bass Boy 99 Hello. We got Southpaw RX. What's going on? I imagine that's another lefty. We got Drucifer. We've got Zorro. Let me send Zorro a link. His email. There's his email. All right. There we go.
What's up?
How's it going, Gizzard? How you doing?
Doing pretty good. First day of my vacation, man.
Oh, you got a vacation finally?
Yeah.
Hey.
The rest of the year, I'm off. I don't work till 2019.
Well, you mean holiday vacation, right?
Well, I'm using some of my vacation, but
yeah, who knows? Next year you might not have it.
Well,
depending on how things go. And I only say that just because of how things are going with the country, not particularly any other reason.
I hope the demand for electricity never goes away.
Me too. All right, Southpaw RX says, correct, sir. He is a lefty. Well, Southpaw, I will let you in on a little secret. I'm left-handed as well. So.
Don't make you a bad person.
No, it's not really a secret either. It's just, I mean, if you've seen my shooting videos, I shoot left or right-handed. I can do either. That doesn't mean I'll hit anything because my accuracy sucks. I'll give you that. I'll admit to having bad accuracy, but it's not nearly as bad on the scale as not killing a deer. I mean, how many times do you have to fire at it point blank to kill it? Right?
Well, that's true.
So, you know, Squib holds the title for that one now.
So are you left-eye dominant or right?
I've looked at it. I think I'm left-eye dominant, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I've done the tests, and, you know, half the time the tests say the left eye, half the time the tests say the right eye. So I don't know.
And you wear glasses, so I presume your prescription's up to date.
Well, it's as much as I can right now because of money, but yes. I can still, they're not, let's just put that, my glasses prescription is probably like 3 or 4 years old.
Yeah, so is mine.
But, you know, it's not enough. It's not like 10 years old to the point where I probably should go and get my eyes checked again.
Well, you're not old yet either.
I'm only 35, so, you know.
I remember that.
So Bass Boy 99091 says, "Ha, I can shoot left or right and am accurate either way." Well, most of the time I hit what I aim at. Okay, most of the time. But there are issues, and people give me shit for it just because I mixed some tannerite, and the tannerite didn't mix completely or correctly because of whatever weather or humidity or what. And I shot the thing 3 times and it didn't explode. So everybody thinks that, oh, Night Strike's accuracy is awful. No, the fucking thing just didn't want to explode. Anyways, I digress. Rob D says, yep, that explains it. David Bowling's out there and saying, Squid and Night Strike, the saga continues. No, not at all. Not at all. So, Zorro, I know you're out there. I emailed you a link. So if you want to jump in, you're more than welcome to.
More the merrier. Jump in.
Yeah.
Maybe you can say something intelligent because I'm not looking at me to say anything intelligent today.
Oh. Well, I think you need to, tell everyone one thing.
I should probably tell them to A, give them the bird, or B, shall not be infringed. Yeah, baby.
That's a new one. That's a new one.
I'm innovating on the fly, man. I'm trying to be innovative. Okay.
Okay. I didn't say there's anything wrong with it.
New Year coming up,
All right. Got to keep it fresh. I understand.
That's right. Don't want people to get bored.
Yeah. Well, Well, it is getting close to Christmas time, so
it is.
Yeah.
Now I've actually got 2 weeks so I can record some videos and stuff and maybe actually put some content out.
Yeah, I'd like to be able to go outside and do something, but I spent most of the day at the hospital today, and it's been raining the past couple days.
Well, it's beautiful here today.
I haven't been able to go outside in a long time because of the weather, and it just pisses me off.
It was about low 40s, 40, 45, but calm, bright, sunny day. It was just kind of enjoyable to be out. I went out for a little bit, went out of town, bought some stuff.
David Bullen says, shall not be infringed the bird. I think it's more like give them the shall not be infringed bird.
That's right.
Give them the beaner.
Whoa. Are we going to have to build a wall for you?
As long as I'm on the good side of the wall, yeah.
I was going to say, make him build it.
You want to help build the wall, right there.
No, I'm not that type of Mexican. I'm the freedom Mexican that doesn't live in the freedom.
So you're the untypical Mexican, which means you're the only Mexican that won't mow lawn.
Exactly. I'm a proper Mexican. Exactly.
You're mean.
I'm not being mean. I'm just trying to,
We're just trying to be funny. That's all. I know what he means. It's all good.
Because the Mexicans have been coming over into our country and taking all of the great jobs like landscaping, dishwashing, and picking fruit.
Now is the Hondurans. Don't put me in that boat yet.
Okay.
It's the Hondurans now. Okay,
the Hondurans now that are doing it. Where 10, 20 years ago it was the Mexicans. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So kind of give Mexicans a break. The Hondurans are another issue.
The Hondurans are the issue now. So we need to build that wall to keep those Hondurans out.
Exactly.
And the ones saying just give them $50,000 and they'll go home can go fuck themselves because give me $50,000 first.
They break like 50 laws to come into Mexico, and they got to give the money to leave. Are you sure that's not extortion?
That's what they're saying. You heard Matt the other day where they were saying that they wanted $50,000 to go back to Honduras, and I'm like. Dude, no one's giving me $50,000. $50,000, GunTube would be actually working properly. It wouldn't be slow as shit right now because the hardware's dying.
Listen. Let me put my 2 cents into this, and I'll say it in my native language. Vete pa la verga, pinches Hondurans. Means go suck a dick, Hondurans. We're not giving you money.
Yeah.
I think the nicest thing you could do is just point south and say, okay, go back the way you came.
No, probably the best way is like, okay, you want your 50,000? We'll give you on your Honduran border and never be there and let them sit there and take the time to think about it. That they're not getting their 50,000.
I would send them back to Honduras forcefully.
I mean, we can always wait. The game of waiting works.
But I guess they can help build that wall too, huh?
I mean, if they really need a job, I mean, we can make them build the wall.
Just imagine flyers on the opposite of the border. Hondurans, we need your help for working. Build a wall, get a brick. Let's do this. They'd be like, okay.
I mean, let's be honest. If some people just went down to the border and started building the wall instead of arguing about, oh, let's build a wall. If some people just took some bricks down there and started building the wall themselves, everybody would get off their ass and actually do something. But, I mean, that might be illegal, too, to go and just start building the wall on the border. I don't know.
Say, if everybody in America just take one brick down there, it'd be built pretty quick.
We'll be done.
Donate 1 brick to build the wall.
I'll donate 50.
Right? So will I.
I'll donate 50 as long as someone puts those 50 for me.
Yeah, bricks are fairly cheap. Yeah,
I know how to lay bricks. So you know what? Just let me go get some cement. Let me get some bricks. Hell, we'll get this wall built.
Need some mortar.
Look, the only problem, it was not even a problem. Even Mexicans who have been here, like my family and everything, they're talking smack about the Hondurans. It's not a racist thing. It's more like a privileged thing that they can do and think whatever they can do and want to do, and they'll do it. So I mean,
well, it's because even most Mexicans in the United States are like, we're not yelling and complaining. People aren't giving us $50,000. What the fuck's their problem?
Most Mexicans don't even care what the government does. They're just like, as long as I'm paying my taxes, feeding my kids, I personally don't care.
Well, the ones that pay taxes.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to speak on the part that are like good. I'm not speaking.
We're trying to stay on the legal citizen side.
Okay. Exactly, because that's where we want to be. The ones that are not legal, well then. That's their situation.
In this state, they seem to get jobs working on roofing crews because every time I see somebody getting shingles put on their houses, nothing but Mexicans up on top of there.
Listen, we like to climb things, okay?
You gotta make that wall high.
We like to climb, okay? Don't get as close to the wall, the Great Wall of China, because we'll figure out a way to get up there.
No, you don't need to, because just do what the Mongolians did. Just go around the wall.
Nah, it's a lot cooler climbing it.
All you gotta do is take a couple truckloads of cans of spray paint and put on the other side of that wall and say, hey, you build this wall, you can paint whatever you want to on here. You'll have it all decorated up in no time.
Oh my God.
David Bolo is saying $50,000 is like 60 years worth of work in Honduras. Scott B79 says the military has 2 things in abundance: transport planes and parachutes. I don't know. I don't know if we want to really spend the money on parachutes for those Hondurans. We could use those parachutes for actual troops. I mean, why do the Hondurans need them? Why can't we just, push them out in the water or something?
My question is, why is this even a freaking subject?
Because it's in the news.
I know, but I'm not saying about the parachutes. That's a kind of a funny and great idea. I'm just saying I don't know why is the Hondurans mass caravan crap even a freaking thing. I mean, if you look at it on both sides, they broke laws in Mexico that can gain you a large amount of time in prison just for assaulting a Marine and breaking through the checkpoint. So why are we talking about? I mean, if
we're not complaining, okay? We're just commenting.
No. I'm not saying you guys. I'm just saying, why is it even a news type of thing? It's like, really? Okay, they be turned around and sent back home.
what I want to know is how can people who say they're American have a bleeding heart for an illegal immigrant who has no documents, does not follow the law to get into this country, and then continues not to follow the law while they're in this country, how they can have a bleeding heart for them?
Well, the thing is that they're using instead of using reason and logic, they're using emotion, and emotion kind of blurs out the water 10 times more. I mean, I could feel that someone hit a hammer on my foot and I want to kick their ass, but it was an accident. Or I could feel that, oh, they bring in their kids over here for a new life. Well, they knew what the shit they were getting into, so why should I feel that way? I feel bad, obviously, but that shouldn't be one of my concerns. It's like the stupid thing here in California. We want to tax your text messages so poor people couldn't have phones. And I'm like, no, no, nope. I don't want that.
I can certainly understand people wanting to come out of a hellhole of a country. I mean, that's pretty much why my ancestors come here back when my great grandfather immigrated.
My father came from
nasty, smelly boat and come over and went through all the lines over Ellis Island and had to live in New York City 2 years because he didn't have any money to go anywhere.
Yeah, well, but with your last name, Gary, your grandfather probably either came from England, Scotland, or Germany.
France, actually.
France.
Yes, spoke was right on the border between France and Germany. It was a region called Alsace-Lorraine, and it was fought back and forth between the French and the Germans for 500 years or better. So it was always, they spoke French and German, stuff like that, But yeah, it's technically France. And they were classified as French when they immigrated.
Well, I'm just saying because your last name is actually a normal English last name, so it's what threw me off.
It's German.
Yeah. No, it's used in It's used in Germany. It's also used in England as well.
A decker in Germany is somebody who puts roofs on houses. A decker.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Although it was originally Deckert, it was shortened, but.
Yeah, that makes much more sense now. Yeah.
But yeah, him and two brothers and a sister came over. The rest of there was like 14 kids in the family. So most of them stayed home. So yeah, they come over and left most of their family. By the time they got enough money back to go home and visit, their parents had died. Of course, this was like 30 years after they got here before they could afford to make the trip back home. But yeah, it wasn't an easy journey. They didn't just come into the United States and get given $50,000 or even $50 and say, here.
And also they went through the process.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they went through Ellis Island?
I've got the documentation to prove it. Yep.
And the Hondurans just want to come here by force like if they're entitled.
They sound like they're going to reinforce the socialists in this country. I don't want them in here. I really don't want more socialists in our country. Send them back.
Yeah, send them back because I don't want California to be more fucked up as it is.
Well, you've already got you're already screwed anyways, so
Yeah, but you can say that for most states as well. It's not just me. They're going down that road.
We're all screwed. That's what.
Yeah, pretty much we're all screwed. So
if we don't actually start taking some interest and start, even. God, I don't want to say this because I really don't want to run for office. But unless some of us start running for office as well, things are going to get worse. And I don't mean the YouTube community. I mean just the more down to earth, level headed conservatill or at least the libertarians, or maybe even some of the level headed independents. Okay, I'll even go that far because quite honestly, things are getting pretty bad if you let, just one party just swarm the entire country. It's bad.
No, and I get it. The thing is that what I've been paying attention to on the news and what I've been seeing, and I'm pretty sure same thing with you, is that it's starting to slowly, starting to become. It doesn't matter what state you are in, you're going to be slowly affected federally or state. Doesn't matter anymore, and that's kind of the scary part because, like New Jersey, they went down to 10 rounds. I've been hearing they want to go down to 5. Well, I'm sure that if they go down to 5, we're gonna go down to 5, and then Ohio is gonna do something, and then Washington wants to bring up a whole bunch of stuff going down the rabbit hole, and the states kind of along that side, we're just precursors for what's to come for other states.
Really, for the ultra liberal states, okay? South Carolina is now ultra liberal. When the South Carolina government comes out and says if they ever repeal the Second Amendment, we're seceding, there's something to that, okay?
No, I'm not saying
that may just be all talk, but that's talk to prove a fucking point. Because when when a state does that, they've gone too far. When the federal government does that, they become exactly what our forefathers, fought to prevent.
No, and I agree. It just my thing is that it's scary that other states are going down the same rabbit hole, and that's a scary thing to me because I wanted to get better for those states that are having this shit that California and New York and New Jersey's gonna have to deal with. I want this shit to get better. A lot of people who are in those states don't want to move because they have family, can't move because they don't have the money, or they just don't want to move period because they have land and stuff there. They already made their lives there. Their roots are there, and it's not just like pick up and go and bye bye leave.
Wheelchair Warrior says Night Strike for president. Yeah, no, I really don't want to run for president.
So it kind of makes me feel kind of worried looking at the current events of what's happening now, and seeing it's looking pretty foggy to me.
I mean, I don't want to be the one to call out, a candidate for basically wanting people to believe in, disarmament of the country, giving up constitutional rights. I don't want to have to call them out on that because that's what they're doing. Exactly. I mean, I'd rather do that on YouTube.
No, exactly. And the one thing I heard in an article, for one of my classes, I can't remember which one, but I was doing an article and I had to research it for I think it was my political science class. There was this one guy who wrote an article. It says, "We're a land of free, home of the brave. We should choose if we have freedom, we should choose to whether be disarmed or not. That is our freedom to choose whether we are or not." I completely disagree with that entirely, but I'm just saying that they're going to the point of like they're saying we want to be disarmed because we want to save these people. Well, if that is really the goal, then show me statistics that shows that every gun law, anti-gun law that was made actually did something. If it didn't, then it's not for what you say it is.
Well, it's like, we all know the California gun laws don't work because why would you guys still have shootings in California if they were?
No, I know, but is it exactly my point?
Yeah.
I
mean, while your state, I know it's not on fire anymore, but while your state was on fire, they had someone who had broken the law and killed people. But instead of trying to put out the fires and fix the problem, they said we need more gun control laws.
Yeah.
Half your state is on fire, yet we need more gun control laws. What the fuck? Why don't you put the fire out first, dumbass? And then them passing a law saying it's okay for the utilities company.
Oh, yeah, that crap.
It's okay for the utilities company to charge you for the fires. I'm sorry, but it's not. That shit don't fly.
No, it doesn't. A lot of, believe it or not, a lot of people
That's
are.
what insurance is for. If those companies don't have insurance for that kind of thing, they need to start getting it. And start collecting on it.
Yeah, but the thing is, a lot of people, well, at least a lot of people here that I know, they're pissed off with that. And there's a lot of people here that are like, well, we should consider helping the utilities company. I'm like, consider? We've been paying our bills and it goes up and down like a freaking tidal wave.
Well, you see those people that say, oh, we should consider this or that. Those are the type of people that want to be slaves. They don't want freedom. They want to be told how to think. They want to be told how to live. They want to be told what to do. They don't want to think for themselves.
Exactly.
They don't want to actually have an intellectual conversation. They don't want freedom.
They don't even know what freedom is anymore.
No, they don't.
That the fact is that a lot of people, at least it doesn't matter what age group, a lot of them don't understand the definition of freedom and how much is it to sacrifice for something called freedom.
Well, I hate to use the term because I know people get all butthurt about this, but too bad, so sad. Suck it up, Buttercup. You know, I'm gonna use it. Those type of people that want to be slaves are nothing other than NPCs because they don't think for themselves. They use generic responses. They do whatever the media or celebrity tells them to. They don't do anything for themselves. So they're nothing but NPCs. And yes, that's also a video game term, and that's what it means.
Yes.
Not a playable character. Okay. I have to ask. Zorro? Oh, he's on the phone.
Hello?
Yes. You back?
Yes.
So I have to ask. Game of Thrones?
Hell yeah. I love Game of Thrones.
I heard that and it's like, that sounds like Game of Thrones.
I know, right? There's one sad thing though. I have to leave. I have to go help my dad. So I want to cut this short, my friend. Thank you for the link, though. I really do appreciate it.
No problem.
Have a good one, guys.
You too.
See ya.
Take care, man.
So does anybody else want to jump in? Just go ahead and mention it out on the chat, and I'll send you a link.
Come and talk to us. We're really friendly, unless you're into dinner.
Or an illegal immigrant.
Which I don't think any of them are.
No. Are you done playing with your microphone?
How can you tell I'm playing with my microphone?
Because it's making noises.
Oh. Sorry. The little screws on the legs on there, the legs, you fold down the legs to hold the mic up. Well, it's getting to where they didn't want to hold it up too well, so I got me a screwdriver and was trying to tighten up the screws so they'd stand up like they're supposed to. I didn't think you'd hear me.
Well, we did, and it was interesting to say the least.
I can hear that. Poopy. Rich White says poopy. I'm not sure what precipitated that.
Art Axis says blame it on the cat. I don't see Black Cat outdoors anywhere, but it probably is.
It's not George.
Bass Boy says look at Chicago.
Try not to.
We try not to because Chicago is a whole nother bag of crazy cats.
Seems like everywhere there is a huge population of people congregated, there seems to be issues about freedom. Why is that? Where the big population centers are.
You notice what I just said about NPCs?
Yeah.
That's why they don't want freedom. They want to be told. They want to be slaves. They want to be told
the government
what to
take
do.
care of them. They want the free stuff, the checks, and they don't want to work for anything. That's not what made America great. What made America great is people coming over here and starting their lives over and building themselves up and making something of themselves. So many people did that, not just a few.
And Rich White is saying England's murder rate would be much higher, but they only count the ones they solve. Yeah, but we're not talking about England. We're talking about the United States.
America. That's where we're from. Most of us, unless Bob's in here.
Oh, God. Don't get me started on Bob. It's like, I was having a conversation one time with Bob. We were talking about muzzle loaders. And I go, Bob, those were new when you were youngin', weren't they? And he goes, yep. They just started using them when I was young.
Yeah, I know England banned firearms, but we're trying to not get them banned here. And as far as this constitutional amendment goes, it takes a great deal to pass a constitutional amendment. So,
what are they trying to pass?
Talking about, overturning the Second Amendment and stuff like that.
There is one thing. There is one of two things you don't do. One, you never say you know better than the founding fathers, and two, you don't fuck with the Bill of Rights. Well, Bass Boy, I'll say just find someone that's brave right now, because you won't find them in a major city. There's no brave people in major cities that are run by Democrats. It just doesn't happen.
Unfortunately, the Democrats go round up all these people in the major cities and get them to cast votes in elections.
Yeah.
Which is the only reason they have a voice, because they wouldn't go out and vote on their own. Somebody has to go basically take them to the polls. Or tell them you're going to lose your free stuff if you don't go vote for Democrats.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not getting free stuff.
I don't think your average, everyday American citizen is anti-gun like that.
Mr. 10 millimeters out there.
Mr. 10 millimeter.
Jumpy is out there.
Tell us about the 10 millimeter.
Go.
I do not have a 10 millimeter. Night Strike doesn't have a 10 millimeter.
No, I go 45.
45 works for me.
45, or, I'm working on that 357 SIG. I really want to say, I really want that 357. Though I'm not sure I really want to replace the sights. So.
Well, you could get another gun and get one of each.
Yeah, if I had the money for it. Barely have the money to keep GunTube up. Where am I going to find the cash to buy another gun?
Well, you may not always be financially strapped, young man.
I may not be, but lately it's been sucking pretty bad. So
picked up a Henry 22 mag and a 45 long Colt lever action today, trimmed in brass. Nice.
All I'm gonna say is it's not 10 millimeter.
That's true. Although 45 long Colt ain't nothing to sneeze at. I've never shot 45 long Colt. Like to. I'd like to shoot a lot of things. But like you, I don't have I don't have the space nor the money for all the guns I'd like to try out.
I've got the. Not only do I have the space, I have the land to try them out. I don't need to pay for a range. Unfortunately, I just don't have the capital to buy more guns at the moment.
It's too bad you can't have somebody come by in a truck and like for a day or something, basically for a certain fee, they could just bring you all the different guns you wanted to shoot for that day and you shoot them and they take them back and clean them and all that stuff. And so you can say you've tried them all.
Right? But they don't. That would be a good service, though.
That would be neat, probably be illegal in a lot of places.
Oh God, Tread is out there and he's saying 10mm is flaw. 357 SIG is much better. Tread, watch out. Jumpy will be all over you for that. Uh-oh, Vanessa Kitty's out there. Miss 357 Magnum Kunin.
I heard something about she was going to get another Kunin. Could you imagine wielding dual Kunins?
Uh-oh, the juice is out there saying 357 SIG is better than 10mm. Wow. Calaveras 32 specials out there. Oh boy, pickle boys out there. Jumpy, you're going to have to do some defending for the 10mm out there. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Mister accused me of faking my picture of my dogs last night.
John Brown Productions is out there. What's going on, John Brown? Where's Calaveras? I do not have his email. Do you have Pickle Boy's email?
Let me see. I don't know that I do. No, I do not.
Well, let me check and see if I can get it from another source. Dun, dun, dun. GunTube is slow. Angers me so much. Nothing I can do about it, though.
No, not without money and or time.
Mostly money. There it is. I do have his Gmail.
Send that man a link.
I'm going to send him a link.
Unless he's on gun channels. I didn't check there.
I don't check.
You've got mail.
You've got mail.
GunTube, contrary to popular opinion, GunTube is not run on AOL. That's just my email. There, Pickle Boy, check your emails. Jump in if you want. Who else is out there?
Well, he says he can't join. He's at
okay. Well, I sent you one anyway, so there you go.
How about Rick White? What's he doing? So what's in the news today? Anything? I haven't heard a lot.
What?
I said, what is in the news today? I haven't exactly looked.
I'm afraid to look.
I'm sure it's nothing good.
No, Rob D was saying something out there, and I'm like, I think it's Rob D or something about the land. I don't know. He retracted the message. All right.
Oh, P11's out there. Looky there.
Oh, P11 is out there. Well, then if the P11 is out there, then
Must mean school's out.
it must mean school's out for the day. So,
Wheelchair Warrior says the news is always bad.
no, Travis, you aren't the biggest fan. You're the biggest shameless self-promoter. And check your email.
Yeah, come in here and say that. At Double Dog Dare.
Briefly saw something about a GA cop that got shot and a canine injured too. Ooh, that sucks.
That does suck.
Yes, it does.
Horrible news. I'm having trouble finding anything.
I don't know.
Isn't Travis the guy who tells everyone to go to his chat on others' chat? Don't we all?
Well, I know everybody, whenever they use the term, they always use, hit or miss. And then they add Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, you're a tagline, man.
Yeah. Hit or miss, Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock. And yes, we know GA means Georgia, Tread.
Generally. We're not talking about Lady Gaga.
Don't even get no.
Thank goodness.
Oh, that is Klaus.
Oh yeah, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing just fine, Klaus.
Is this
How
the
are you?
pre-strudel show? I'm cooking dinner for the wife. We are having some pastas this evening for dinner. Yeah.
Oh, wunderbar.
Let me stir the noodles for you. Oh yeah, this is fantastic. What are you doing?
Well, doing the Friday night strudel.
Yeah, I see that. That's fantastic. It's been a long time since you've done a strudel on a Friday, yeah?
Yeah, it has.
Oh.
We've been so busy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, busy. Yeah, it's good.
It's so
This is
busy.
good. Have you gone over to the Gear website store and bought stuff? They got the free patch Friday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's good stuff. Yeah. Oh, what? Go on.
Okay, I can't keep doing that. We gotta save some for
Oh, good
the
point. We got to save a little for NEA, huh?
I already
Yeah.
ordered my free Pat Friday stuff. Did you guys?
I did. I ordered. I finally broke down and bought myself a Every Second Matters patch.
You haven't had one before? I have two.
No.
don't have one? I have
No. I don't know how that missed, man. I bought stuff from G-Webs a few times now, and sorry, I'm putting stuff in the microwave right now. There we go. But no, man, I got I went ahead and put my order in, and I just figured, it's time to get me a patch, so people better get over there and pick something up, dude. Telling you. There we go.
And then there's some pretty good giveaway packs if you looked at his video
Yeah.
earlier today.
Man,
Nice.
I just about bought a Kalishnikov deck. I'm probably going to end up breaking down and buying one, but we're in the middle of buying. Well, this is the cool thing. We're buying presents for family right now. So a lot of stuff on his store makes really good gifts for gun and firearms enthusiasts in the family and so on, which is a cool thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, how are the noodles tonight?
They're just about ready. They're just a stage past al dente, and we're ready to rock. So, yeah.
All right, awesome. Awesome.
Something I needed to get stuff quick and easy tonight because we got the Friday night strudel coming up with NEA. So yeah,
It looks like they're getting ready to get started over there. I'm not calling this.
already. Holy crap! I better hurry up.
Don't
Yeah.
forget, 9 o'clock tonight is Clover and Ghost giveaway.
Yes. We might have to pause and go live on their channel, or watch that and stop what we're doing to cash
C4
in.
Defense
So
is saying he got himself a van patch today.
ooh, yeah, he had those on sale.
Yeah,
They were the 2017 edition or something like that for
Yeah.
what, $11.95?
I've got a van patch.
I got one coming myself.
Yeah.
I have a van sticker, I believe.
I've got
I'll
some
look through, man. I got
stickers too.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Calver says, Night Strike, what is with the Travi and food? I don't know.
It's dinner time, bro. It's
I
dinner time.
don't
It's
know,
6 o'clock.
but-
It's 6 o'clock Central Time, the only time zone that matters, and we eat at Central Time before we dominate the world.
You take
So-
that back. You take that
No,
back.
you know,
Get a nice
everybody-
Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock. Eastern.
Anybody or everybody that's ever been anything has come out of Nebraska, or Kansas for that matter. So
That's true.
Gary knows what I'm talking about.
That's true.
That's right. That's right.
Oh my God. Oh,
You've heard about the
mein
Kansas
Gott.
Nebraska Act, right?
Everybody's exactly. Well, that was kind of a dark time in our history, but yeah.
oh my God.
I do remember that from a Nebraska history class. So, yes. And the last time I checked, we're still paying you guys for water, Gary. So, thank you.
Yeah. Hope you enjoy the water.
Those Southwestern Nebraskans, thank you, and the other Kansans for letting us borrow some of that. Was it Red River, Republican River, or whatever it is? I don't even know.
Okay, Juice. That is going a little too far.
What's
Juice
going on?
The Juice is saying no one likes a limp noodle striker. Boy.
The Foose juice is loose, huh?
No, just the Juice.
Oh, we call Foose the juice now.
No, it's a different
Who's
person.
the juice?
entirely.
The juice is O.J. Simpson, isn't it?
No, it's
Well, yeah,
not.
that was his nick. Wasn't the juice? Wasn't that O.J.'s nickname?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the juice because of O.J. or
But
Orenthal
there's
James
a
or Orange
user
Juice.
out
but-
there calling himself the Juice. He's been out there for.
Well, there's only one juice that I know, and
Maybe it is OJ. You don't
It could be. It could be. Is there a white Bronco anywhere nearby? I'm curious. There could be an OJ
Damn it,
around.
Travis! You stole my
definitely
white
a
Bronco
Bronco.
joke.
Oh, I didn't even see. There you go. I ruined it again for you. First, I ruined your video about building the economical PC or you building it for people. Now I stole your OJ joke. Jeez, I'm just a jerk today. I'm sorry. It's just not my week, man.
I'm gonna have to not
Yeah.
do links anymore.
I know it's terrible. I ruined everything. I'm sorry. I'd hate to have the P11 Friday night strike. I don't know. It's
That's what the Travi do.
yes, divide and conquer.
Don't-
Divide and conquer. We the Art of War. That was actually written by an earlier Travi. So yeah.
Well, Foose, all I'm gonna say is you better Foose him again.
Yeah,
I plan
well.
to.
Yeah.
Whenever
Someday
Travis
that
sees
Makarov,
something-
man, that little
Something
Makarov. I'm
he
gonna
likes, steal that from him so he can't get it.
tell you right now,
So,
I could get that Makarov so quickly from Foose. It's not even funny.
He said he would bring it with him to Tulsa, and he never did.
Oh no, I did.
Foose, you want to get rid of it or not?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Like,
So I'll tell you
wanna
what,
get rid
Foose.
of it.
Let's do this, Foose. Let's trade that right there for your Makarov. How's that sound?
Trade what? I'm not seeing you.
Oh,
Did you?
never mind. You had an offer, but I can't take it away now. So, all right.
Well, so I should be like for my ammo company.
Yes.
I should be up in the next week or so.
Sweet, man.
I have everything. I'm
Yes.
just waiting on the final insurance, but I called them and everything is good with that. They
Yeah.
just need to get that information to me.
Cool stuff, man. Yeah, I'm gonna be ordering from you, dude. I plan on it because I'm getting an itch to get out and do some shooting here in the next couple weeks with some 9mm, so it'll work out good.
All right. How much are you wanting?
I will have to see what your case price is, and we'll go from there. I did just buy 1,000 rounds, but this is before I knew you were making it. Well, not just. I bought it 2 months ago, but we'll see. I'll probably buy a couple hundred rounds to start off from you,
Okay.
and go from there.
So it's 18 per 100.
Okay, that's fine.
So what is that? 90 for 500?
You're charging the same price that I pay for federal, but you have a higher grain weight, which is what I really want to do. Plus, I don't have to pay sales tax with you, which I think is fantastic. So,
Oh, that hurts, Sarge. Sarge
in
is saying
actual
hello,
shipping.
gentlemen, and Night Strike.
oh, well, you're the
Well, I
man.
mean-
We're the gentleman, and you're the man. So he's
Well, I mean,
I don't-
yeah, you're the man, homie.
He is a god. I mean,
Sarge
he's the
with
one that
that.
strikes at night.
Who's a god? Night Strike or C4?
Night Strike. He's the one that strikes at night.
Oh yes. This is true.
No, Night Strike's just a serial killer when shit hits the fan.
I am not.
No, that's Spring Hill shooter.
No. If shit hits the fan, we all will be.
Who? What? Huh?
If shit hits the fan, we all will be.
We're all gonna be what? We're all gonna be sitting good. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not worried about that.
Me either.
Not at all.
Nope.
And yeah. You all know Nice Truck will be out there killing people with their remote controlled Jeeps.
I probably could do that, but I'm not going to. That's a waste of a good Jeep.
Remote control Jeeps. What are we talking about here? What's going on? I'm confused.
Anyways, so
How quick we forget shit hits the fan story time, I tell you.
Oh, yes.
It's been quite a while.
It
Has been. Oh, geez. I miss those stories. Maybe Matt still has the originals. He can get some scanned copies and put them out there for us so we can host our own story times.
Well, when he wanted to do them as a comic book or something, and then that never came before.
Yeah, G was working on it, and then we were going to do like an old-time radio show where we all read it, which we could easily do. We just need copies of it. We should do that like over the holiday break. We should get like an evening and just do like
wait a second. What's this holiday break? Oh, wait, you're a teacher. Never mind.
You're Saturday and Sunday before Christmas, man. You're New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, man. Let's go. Come on. Sandhills and I need something to do while we're sitting up in the deer stand.
Hey, I don't know about you guys, but I got to work on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve.
God. Hey, I did that all through high school, all through college, man. I hear you, man. I know, it's not fun. All the holidays, I was just like NEA man working in a grocery store, dude. They expect you to be there.
Yep.
Yep.
Freight isn't moving yet. We still have to be there.
Yep.
Oh, well.
So, Nice Strike, you got any topics for this evening or what? What's going on?
No,
man?
we're just hanging here right now.
Just striking it right now, just striking it up.
We're just striking it up, talking to the
like
people
that.
on YouTube and talking to people in chat.
Nice.
Sweet.
So
So here in about 10 or 15 minutes, if I go out, it is because I'm going through an area where I'm not going to get reception. So
that means you'll be quiet.
maybe.
Possibly. We don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yep.
Jawohl.
Jawohl.
Oh, ja, das ist gut, ja.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I should probably get the PC fired up here pretty soon since we're going to be doing this. You know, I'm going to go and jump off. I'm going to get my dinner on now and get the computer going and stuff so I'm not late joining in like I was
Don't
last
forget
time.
the meat sauce.
No, the meat sauce is done, bro. It's ready to go. We're ready to rock and roll. Oh, yeah.
He never forgets his meat sauce.
Oh, no,
I
of course.
got the Parmesan cheese, man.
Yeah, bring some over, Gary. When you coming over, Gary? You're only, 6 hours away?
It'll be cold by the time I get there.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, how far
And
am I
dark.
away from you?
Who, for me?
Yeah.
Dude, we're probably... I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm 12 hours, 11 hours from Dallas, which is like 750 miles. So Arkansas is a bit of a drive.
Well, Dallas for me,
Here.
I'm like 8.5, 9 from Dallas.
Okay, let me just do a quick maps here.
Yeah.
So, if you don't want to tell me what city you live in, give me a town next to it or something just to protect your privacy. So,
Springfield, Missouri.
Okay, I've actually been there before. Yeah, we drove. My wife graduated from University of Missouri for master's degree.
Really?
So we went out there. Yeah. Yep, she graduated. Or no, that's Columbia, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Columbia.
Mizzou. Yeah, she went to Mizzou she had to go there to get the right certification for what she does. You have to go to a certain college, and we ended up having to go out of state for it. So.
Yeah, because I graduated from Missouri State. Well, actually, it's now Missouri State. But whenever I went there, it was Southwest Missouri.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
SMS.
Okay, so Springfield. Let me get directions here from where I'm at. I'll let you know. Let's see.
Whatever it is, add an hour.
East.
No.
Yeah,
south.
7 hours and 55 minutes, 524 miles. It's not far. I mean, I could get there easily in one day.
Yeah, it's 8 hours.
Yeah, and then 8 hours, 9 hours if I go across. So, yeah.
Well, I am an hour south of that.
Oh, okay. Because I'm trying to figure out which way would be. Honestly, it would almost be faster. I mean, there's a quicker way I could do it. That goes. I could go straight south at one point and then just head straight across. So I could go south and pick up Gary and bring him with me, and then we'll just go straight across. Yeah. Actually, Gary, you'd pretty much be right on the way. So.
Or
Yeah,
you can just
I
say,
could navigate you
screw it
down
and
there.
meet up at Gary's.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man. That'd be like a halfway point for both of us. That's like 4 hours east of where I live, and yeah.
There you go.
Cool,
I'll get the pizza order.
Wait, is he like up in the Kansas City area?
You're north. Let me guess here, Gary. Aren't you northeast corner of the state?
No, not
No?
quite. I'm south of Topeka, so I'm about 90 miles out of KC.
Okay. KC for me is about 4 hours.
Are you by the Emporia area or
about
Wichita area?
four
Which way are you, Gary?
I'm in the
Hutchinson?
Emporia. I'm in the Emporia
Okay.
area. I'm
Okay.
about 12 miles north of I-35. So.
Oh yeah, that's not that far of a drive for me. Yeah, actually, you know what, Foos? That is more or less a halfway point for both of us.
Just come down 75.
Yeah.
You'll hit it.
Cool, man. We should get together and do some shooting this summer.
We should.
Oh yeah, dude. Yes, Night Strike. We do shoot our guns.
No,
sorry.
I'm looking at the email I just got. I got an advertisement from a company that's selling guns, and they're like, buy this Christmas edition version of the Sky CPX2. And
Oh,
I'm like,
God.
no, I
That
don't
is the
want
gun.
a
Hey, you
Sky
know what?
CPX2.
Or
That's a
that's
gun you
the
give the in-law that you don't want to be able to defend themselves, okay? That's what you do. Is it like green and red, like freaking Holly Sleigh version colors, or what is it?
Hey, it's going to go bang once.
It's a Christmas sale of which it's not Christmas colored. It's just a Christmas
God.
sale.
Oh, okay. Now, I
I'm
did
like,
see,
no. Absolutely not.
I don't, Gary, I don't know if you ever saw this, the G2Cs. Have you seen all the different colors they make those in now?
All I knew is I knew they came in FDE.
Okay, we have a store in Lincoln, Nebraska called DE Guns. It's a huge gun store, and they're I don't know if they're like an exclusive Taurus dealer because they have in like 6 or 7 different colors. So they're basically stealing the Sky CPX2 idea, but they're actually putting it in a gun that runs. So it's they got like blue, light blue, purple, FDE, OD green. They make a tan and a sand. They make 2 different shades of brown. All black, obviously, black but they make it in like a bunch of, I don't say chick colors, but purples and blues and things like that, and light blue, but then again, so do a lot of other companies,
This is the G2C. That's a compact model, right?
Yeah, the G2. I think they probably make the G2S in the same colors because the mold is
What
almost
used
identical.
to be the 709 Slim.
No, the G2S. Well, the G2S is the thinner version of it's the thinner version of the G2C. It's a single stack version.
Right.
Same. It slides a little bit narrower, but it's more towards the G2C style. So.
What did Bass Boy say to make Sarge so pissed off?
He got in trouble.
What's going on? I'm not watching the chat right now because I'm doing about a million things. But
Me either.
Okay, I don't know why. He said, I don't own a 308 battle rifle yet, but was looking for a couple.
Who's this?
And somebody's just timing him out? What was wrong?
For saying that?
Yeah,
That's not the kind of thing, unless he made a mistake and clicked on the wrong person or something. That's not the kind of thing we penalize people for here.
I know he's asking.
I would get them if they say they want to know what color of CPX2 I recommend,
Black.
That's all you're going to see after you pull the trigger and it doesn't go off.
I actually thought about buying one of those.
No, that's a Sky.
Gary, why don't you do that? I want to see somebody else test one. I've spent enough time and money and had enough misery with one of those things. I'm curious if they're any better now because I got people that comment on a video and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, it runs fine. I've done 1,000 rounds on it." And
I picked it up and felt it. It doesn't feel right in my hand. And
you get used to it. It's a painful gun to shoot, but you do get used to it. If you put enough rounds through it, you can adjust the trigger and just the shock.
Would cushion a little bit.
It does not. It's just a molding. It offers no cushioning at all. Yeah, it's just for looks.
I have seen I've not seen, but I've shot the original CPX, and way too blocky, way too snappy. Like I would never say, first time gun owner, shoot this.
Yeah,
I would never do that.
Well, the trigger's so heavy, I don't see how you could even get anything on target, even if you were panicking and pulling the trigger,
No.
So, hey, I'm going to let you guys go. I got to get my dinner on real quick, and then I'm going to jump on the game system before Matt's show, so.
Oh, Matt's already, I think they're already fucked up on Matt's
Oh, that's fine. Okay, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to get my stuff on, so I'll talk to you guys later, man.
Go get your food on.
Yeah, bros. All right, peace out, homies.
See ya.
Later.
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 Dang, I wish I had some spaghetti. That looks good.
I wish I had some meatballs.
But I don't want to run back out and get more. I already been out to the store once today. I don't want to go again. I don't have anything good in here.
Do they not have an Italian food place in your area?
No. Now, Mexican food, every little dinky town of more than 1,000 people has a Mexican restaurant in it. But as far as Italian, you got to go into the city. Be at least a 30-mile drive.
All right, then. I guess since Travis is getting some food, that it's a pretty good stopping point right now. So I'm gonna go look at getting some food. So thanks everyone out there in the chat for sticking with us. Thank you everyone in the panel here for jumping in and hanging out. And yeah, we'll see you next Friday. So this was the Friday Night Strike.
Give him the bird.
Bye-bye.
Shout out, be infringed.
Good night, Felicia.
Adios, Felicia.